I am live. Surprise, surprise. Let's see if anybody shows up. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Aiden, is that you, the one person? Oh, so there's one person here. I wish it showed me who was here. Oh, it's me. I'm the one person. Well, that's cool. I should have announced this. Maybe I will. Oh, it's 2A. Hi, 2A. Hey, you. What's up, man? And Daniel Taylor is here. Still tells me I only have one. Now we have 7. All right, so this is going cool. Anita's here. Foamats Backwards Therapy. Tank is here. All right, Aiden is here. We've got stuff going on today, and I just decided to do this because. Just because. Gideon, good old boy. All right, guys. So, all right. So, Tank, you're getting ready to head into work. Well, you know, Tank, as you know, these things will always be you can always watch this again later, you know. So why am I doing this live stream right now? And I'll tell you why. Because I want to put a video up today, and because I've got stuff going on, and I wanted to make some announcements for the channel, and because, you know, so there's things that people have suggested and asked about, and you know, we're gonna do those things. So here's what is up right now with this channel. I have not done a giveaway for my subscribers in a long time because I'm still ashamed of how badly the last one went. But so the solution to that is we just don't do one that's crazy like that again, and we do them more manageable. And I've already been talking to my Patreon dudes about how we're going to do giveaways within Patreon rules, no Patreon rule violations, but I'm going to make sure that, you know, we start doing some cool giveaways for them. But they're not the only ones that keep this channel going. Obviously, it's all the subscribers that keep this, you know, make the channel what it is. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about some new giveaways coming up just for the subscribers on this channel. We're going to talk about some custom work I did last night because I could not sleep. And, you know, it's been asked, like, what custom stuff have I done lately? And I was kind of embarrassed to be like, I haven't done any. And that's what this channel started with. So I did a quick project last night because I could. Back to the basics. Dremel and a hand drill. I'm going to show you what I came up with. And we're going to talk about some stuff going on. So, yeah. So before somebody asks, I know somebody's going to, what's in my pocket today? A gift knife I got. This little Civivi Elementum in jade. Great little EDC blade. It's small. It is. But Civivi, great brand. Not a bland. Brand. Great brand. And this little Elementum. Yeah, you get this in 2 styles with like the black hardware or like a stonewashed hardware. And this is a cool little, so this is my EDC carry today. Great little blade. Where do we go from here? So the Klingon Battlecruiser. I have been cataloging all your requests for what you want to see this tested with. Some of the things I just can't do because I'm afraid the thing will shatter, honestly. Like some of the things where you guys want me to do like Forged in Fire type tests, there are some things I can do. I'm not going to do an antler chop with this thing because no, I'm not going to stab it into, I have like a 50 cal ammo can. I'm not going to stab it into that because I'm just afraid it's not going to, have you tried usaKnifeMaker.com? And also, I will shoot you a link to where I get, so I got some on eBay, some beautiful jade, real good. I'll let you know. I'll get with you. So anyway, so there's some things I'm not going to do with this. There are some things I'm absolutely going to do. It's so funny how many people said the best test is to test how well you can hang it on a wall, things like that. So I want you to know that this weekend I am starting the testing on this knife with your suggestions. Everything from slicing and food prep to forged and fire type tests. So we are going to do so much fun stuff with this, guys. And this may or may not be the subject of a giveaway, depending on how it survives when it's all done. So we've got that. And don't forget 2 more Kubies that we're going to do. Now I'm going to ask Dave, who is a computer dude when he's not hanging out with me with knives, to help me set up a live Google Doc thing that everybody can access. And I'll have a link to it, like spreadsheet for you guys to start putting in your video requests rather than sending the emails that get lost in spam and things like that. But more to that. It would be so nice if we just had like a Google Docs thing where you could click a link and like everybody could just access it and be like, I would on a spreadsheet, things like that. But anyway. So we've got that. The latest Olight sale. I got my special edition i3. I love their little special editions. So let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it. Or not. Now I love these i3Ts and the i5Ts because they're so simple and they're great for just like little, it's already on, for little packs and everything. Look at this. This is like the mountain one. Has your car ever gotten out? Wait, has your car ever gotten out? Wait, what? Is this supposed to say cat instead of car? Cat. I had a cat that used to, like when I was little, that used to get out, and she came back. I don't know how long. They say cats always come home. Yeah. So, yeah. Guys, will you forgive me for 1 second? I gotta just do this real quick. I have to. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta do this. I have to do this for a second. So this is on usaKnifeMaker.com. And this is where I get a lot of my stuff. So this is where I get scales for doing knife stuff. And this is JG10 for Dark Hammer, not Dragon Forge, Dark Hammer Forge. Now this is just a couple different things. There's a difference between natural G10 and JG10, which people will confuse from time to time. Now on eBay, that's where I got the most beautiful jade green. This is Jade Ghost, and then there's like real jade green. But anyway, so usaKnifeMaker.com is where I get a lot of my stuff. Just FYI. Just so you have that there. But yeah, listen, I'm sure that the cat will come back, you know. Anyway, all right. So we've got, so if you guys got in on that sale, this is the cool adding to my special edition Olights. Oh God, there's such cool stuff from Olight coming out soon. I wish I could tell you guys about it, but all right. So you guys chime in. You want to see some custom stuff I did last night, or you want to talk about some new stuff on the channel and giveaway stuff first? What do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about? You guys tell me. What do you want to talk about? Talk. What do you want to talk about? See, I know there's some latency in the comments. So. Aiden, you want to handle that? No. Custom stuff. I got a custom stuff. Okay, so. This is not the custom stuff. This is Benchmade Bug Out. It's very popular. I am not a huge fan of it, but this is a standard one. Yeah, we're gonna. So trust me, I'm showing this for a reason. So this is a regular Benchmade bug out with the plastic scales and everything. Very popular model. Now there is a limited edition one that comes with actually jade G10 scales backed with blue and everything, it's the 1901, the 535 1901. Now I had one. I have one. It's cool. I probably should not have messed up a limited edition knife, but it has G10, and you can't do a lot of custom stuff on the plastic scales. So this is what I did last night, just because I had time and Dremel and effort. So remember that the Strider cracked ice finish is one of my favorite knives, and I'm always working kind of inspired by that. So you can still see the kind of translucentness with the Benchmade butterfly, but I gave it some texturing instead of just the slick scale. And I'm going to swap out the hardware for blue, because they have blue anodized hardware for this. And I cut into the G10 so the jimping actually matches. But now, unfortunately, like, I'm going to have to laser on all the markings on the blade again. The Benchmade butterfly and the limited edition marking and the 20 CV stamp. But what I also did, just to be fancy, I took some UV hardening resin and some glow powder, and I put some little accents in there. So what I'm tempted to do is actually open up, go back in here and layer in the same UV resin and glow powder inside so that it glows all around the butterfly. So I did, and you know, this channel started with me just doing knife mods and customization and stuff. So do you have an iced coffee for me, Aiden? Thank you so much. They didn't give me a straw. They didn't follow directions to not ring the bell, and they didn't give me a straw. Well, a bunch of cockweeds. So this is what I did, you know, just simple with a hand drill and a Dremel last night. And I personally really like it. I got a little bit more work to do on it. But getting back to my roots of this channel. So, yeah, there we go. Now, more custom stuff. I don't know if anybody can identify what this belongs to, but this is my next custom project. What is my hand size? Large. Large? I don't know. Is there a way to measure hands? Large. Marge sent me. How long did this take? It took me, a few hours. I didn't really time it. I have a cordless Dremel, which was a huge mistake because I'm constantly having to stop and charge the battery. If I buy a new Dremel, I'm getting a plug-in one. But you know, you gotta work carefully on the blade because you don't want to heat it up too much. So that is, yes. So this is the frame side from a Strider, and this will be next. Now, by the way, can I hold a cola can? Well, I have a 16-ounce can right here. If this helps. Does this work? Actually, this is an SMF frame, not an SNG. So Australia. Oh, Austria. I thought it said Australia. We will probably. So does this help you, EL Cohen? 16-ounce. By the way, so I mentioned the raise. This is such a delicious This it's like drinking cotton candy. This one. Yes, this is a. The lock stop on this one is a 40 caliber primer. Yeah. So anyway, we can probably get. I gave away 2 custom Ganzos that I did in the last big giveaway that went to hell. We can definitely do some some custom giveaway stuff too. But so I am going to be, just so you see, you'll see this whole. There's going to be much work done on this guy when it's all done. Yeah. So I have this broken down. I had to search everywhere for my stupid Strider tool spanner wrench thing. It took me days, but we'll see this working on next. So since we're talking about giveaways, let's talk about giveaways. I have not done a giveaway in a while just because I'm still traumatized by the last one. I'm going to do a whole video on Rays because, like I said, since I got turned on to it, the stuff is, honestly, it's awesome. So, off question, could you make me a jade scale for my Coast? Yes, I could definitely make you a jade scale for the. I love the XF350. That is a great knife. It is a very underappreciated knife. We could totally, we can make all sorts of cool stuff for the XF, and it's easy to make because it's just such a simple knife. You know, Gun Cotton, it's better with a drill press, but I made my first scales with just a hand drill, just a drill. You just got to be really careful to go straight. You got to work slowly. You don't actually need a drill press. It helps, but just saying. Just saying. So let's talk about some giveaway stuff. So I am going to, with the new Kubies I have, one is going just for my Patreon guys, and what they're going to do is they are going to, whoever gets it is going to do their own little review and share the info with me, and I'm going to share the info with people. I'm going to, after I do the reviews, I'm going to give away one of the other new Kubies to someone on the channel. And so I figured out, by the way, why my subscriber count keeps going down. And it's partially because I'm an asshole, you know. But also, I keep hearing from people that they're finding out that, like, they thought they were subscribed or they were subscribed, and then they realize, like, they're not getting notifications and they have to resubscribe. YouTube is, like, doing this weird thing where people are finding out they're being unsubscribed randomly to channels that they've been subscribed to for a long time. You have to check that. You have to check that and make sure that you're hitting subscribe and the notification bell and all that other stuff. But anyway, my giveaways are always so simple. So simple. All you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel. And you have to make sure your subscriptions are public, you know, so that we can see that you're a subscriber. And I mean, that's basically it. And then when I say, hey, here's the giveaway's going on, all you got to do is comment on the video that, like, you want to be in. Hi, I want to be in. That's it. That's all we have to do. So the first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be giving away 2 Kubies, okay? And that is an interesting, I did not know that. There we go. Interesting. So we're going to be doing that. Now, I'm going to be doing some higher end giveaways. Like, if I actually make it to 100,000 subs, I've got some really cool stuff to give away. We're talking like Chris Reeves. We're talking Zero Tolerance. We're talking Benchmade stuff. Like, I'm saving that for, like, big stuff. I'd love to make the 100,000. I don't think I ever will, but that'd be awesome. I just want that cool little play button thing. Hang it up somewhere. Right. But in the meantime, one of the requests I keep getting over and over and over is, hey, what's budget friendly? What's a good budget friendly folder? And, you know, that thing really, the term budget friendly is a nice term to use, but guys, it depends on what your budget is when we talk about budget friendly. So I look at it in 2 different categories. Well, 3. Budget friendly under 50, budget friendly under 30, and budget friendly under 20. right? Because they're all different levels. Budget friendly means different things to different people. There was a time where for me, a budget knife was less than 20 bucks. Now, at this point in my knife collecting, if I spend less than $50 on a knife, that's good. You know, I need to check out Concept, but all the Concept ones I want they're expensive. South American tactical knife, I have not, but I will check it out. So I have been looking now, and I'm, you know, for me, budget, like for most people, I think budget friendly is about less than $30. And correct me if that is honestly, if that is if your price range is less, then let me know. Let me know. You know, we'll look for other stuff. So what I'm doing, I'm going to share my screen again for a minute. Is I have been going over, and I use Amazon a lot because most people there is a straw? Yeah. Thanks. Most people, I think, can access Amazon. I know not everybody can, but most people can access Amazon, and that's why I reference it a lot. I'm going to share my screen again and show you what I've been working on. Chrome tab. So I've been putting together. I should make this list public so you guys can all see it. But I've been looking at just some budget-friendly knives that I think are good quality that people would like that we can look at. This is totally a ripoff of the CRKT. I can't remember the folding karambit, by the way, but $25.90 instead of the $100, $200 I want. So these are all budget-friendly things that we're going to look at on this channel in the next coming month. And these are not the only ones. These are just the ones I have some in my shopping cart right now. And I have picked them for various reasons. But you'll see we've got this one's less than $20, less than $25, less than $25, less than $15, less than $30, less than $25, less than $30, less than, you know what I mean? So I've got all those. I want to show you another thing. Let me share another screen and show you. Hey, EDC Nuts, you're always. Will there be any beef jerky or salami in the giveaways? We can do beef jerky giveaways. Your Cocker Spaniel is the biggest fan of this channel. We can do beef jerky giveaways. We can. I can give away a whole box. So let me show you. Let me share my screen again to show you something that we have on the way right now. Right now. Now we're going to talk about Efingro because they got caught playing us dirty with their steel. But so when I ordered this, it was on sale and it was $18.99. Now it's back up to $29.99. But these things go on sale all the time. So we've got this one, and then I wonder if they'll give us the option to look at the other one that I ordered. And then this one right here, but in jade because I love jade. This one was $17.99 when I ordered it, and this will be here actually tomorrow. Both these knives will be here tomorrow, but we'll look at them tomorrow. Well, I'll do the video tomorrow, and we'll see what we've got there. Is Kershaw considered a budget knife brand in America? Kershaw has knives. I'm actually looking at a Kershaw right now that I want to get. That's like $80. But Kershaw has great budget blades in every category. They've got knives that you can get for less than $15, and they've got knives over $100. And the big difference is the materials and everything and the designers, but the quality of a Kershaw knife is awesome no matter what price range you get it in. You know what I mean? And I will send you a link to that. And I'll send you a link to an eBay supplier that I buy from a lot too, where I get the really nice green jade. Now, something that just arrived, Finch, I don't think I have anything from Finch. I'll have to check it out. Again, looking for stuff that is, this was something that was actually, oh my God, I didn't realize how big this is. This is something that was requested. Holy crap. And this is like less than 15 bucks. We're going to do the whole video on this. Jesus. This is enormous. Damn. This will probably be a giveaway knife. But ridiculous. But we'll do a whole video on this. You know, I don't know what the legality. I can't even close it. The lock doesn't want to close. The legality of this is crazy. And this is spring loaded, I guess. We'll look at this. This just arrived today. Oh, it's oily. So Snake Eyes, not a great brand. It reminds me a little M-Techy, but at the same time, it's cheap. Well, inexpensive. I don't know if it's cheap yet. I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes, but it was requested. It's a low budget. I mean, it's a budget-friendly knife, and we'll see how it does. And you know, I have not bought one of those mystery knife fun. I have never done that. I don't know. The truth is, I don't know where you even go to do that. I don't know. So we've got that going on. So let me see if I can actually share with you guys what's in my cart right now too. Hold on a sec. Let's do this. Oh no, it's weird stuff. I mean, it's not weird stuff, but it's a lot of the stuff has been marked unavailable now, and I got to go back and find it. So I'll just do that when we get there later. But anyway, I'll check out the TSA bundles and see what's up there. But so there's, you know, I've got a lot of plans. I want to get back to doing giveaways because I really like doing the giveaways. The last one, if you guys remember, and I keep referencing it, I really screwed it up because I tried to make it too much. I overachieved. I really overachieved on that one, and it got way away from me. And people got screwed over. They did, and it took me a long time. And there's still somebody who says they never got their prize. And there is off-grid stuff coming down the pipe. I've been talking to Carrie and at Off-Grid, and he's got some cool stuff that he has on the market that, you know, I still haven't seen yet that he's going to get me, and he's got new stuff in the works, and Off-Grid is awesome. I love Off-Grid. So, you know, we'll see the custom work. Like, now I've said this before in another video. Doing custom work in the shop where I can really do awesome stuff just is not going to happen right now. The shop is slammed and busy, and Shikra, I thought that said whoop whoop. I thought that said the Shakira, and I was like, I wouldn't mind unboxing Shakira. The Shikra, I can do that. Ontario Shikra, I can look into that. The Scorpion, the Off-Grid Scorpion is amazing. I love it so much. I can look into the Ontario. You know what? Oh, I'm gonna put that on my list right now. The Benchmade Freak. If I got my hands on one, I would. I don't want to spend. I mean, I don't want to buy it because I don't think it's a knife I would spend money on. I might, if I can get my hands on one that somebody has, I would do a review on it. I basically feel like it's, from what I've seen, it's like a, what am I thinking? It's basically like a modernized, updated version of when they had the Doug Ritter Gripillion. Very similar, but I can see. I'm sure I can. You know, if you want to send it over for a review, that'd be great, Nick. That would be awesome. You know, well, that's why. See, this is why I want to get that like Google Docs thing going, where you guys can just click a link and just put a thing in there and be like, I want to see this, and then I can just take a look at that. And I know it's not hard to do. Dave's better at it than me. So there's lots of cool stuff coming up that we're going to be doing, especially the summertime. And like I said, outdoors videos. I know you guys want to see a lot of outdoors videos. That's what you guys want to see. And I want to do that. I want to do more stuff outdoors, not just unboxings, but actually using stuff. Actually, so I've got the Glock 3.0. Thank you, though. I got the Glock 3.0 on the way, and then we'll see the regular monthly. You know what? I've been getting emails from Alpha Outpost asking me to like come back and here, just spend $5 and get a box. And then I actually looked at the boxes they were offering, and the first one I saw had some Chinese copy of the M9 bayonet in it, and I was like, you guys have not changed at all. So, bleh. But yeah, so I got Carnivore Club in today. You guys know it takes me a while to edit that, though. So I haven't even opened it yet. It just arrived today. And do I have a knife list that I want to check out this year? You mean like I have a huge list of knives I want to check out on Amazon. Like I just keep putting them in a list. It's called knives to check out. I will, you know what? I'll make it public and show you guys. Like hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. Where is knives to check out? Oh, this needs to be updated badly. I haven't maintained this thing. But yeah, like I have a big Amazon list of, I just keep throwing knives in, but like so many of them are just out now of production and stuff, so I haven't maintained it. But I will do this thing. Hey, you want to, like, are you saying you want to send me a knife to review? Is that what you're saying? Because you can email me and we'll do it. Well, this is an interesting thing. I will, you know what? We'll do another video where we'll talk about that. I'll tell you why. Because a lot of people, this is why people buy them. Because people confuse flashy colors with being good because of movies and stuff. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Look what you just said. Haha. Yeah, because they don't understand because they dumb. But I can't hold against them because when I was young and dumb and a brand new private, I was like, "You mean this thing is green and blue and anodized and and it has a fish hook remover built right into the handle? Of course I want it." What the hell are you going to do with the fish hook remover in the desert? In the middle, so yeah. But that's where we're at. So yeah. But that's a great idea. Maybe I'll just put together like a public wish list of stuff, and people can send me knives from it to review, and then they can put their info with it, and I can send them the knives back after we review them. Or if they want to donate them, I can make a giveaway knife when it's all done. That'd be cool. But I'm really like, it felt good to get my hands back on doing some custom stuff. I was contemplating with the idea of acid washing the blade after, but I like the shiny. I like the shiny. So I have so many Griptilians. I'll probably do a giveaway of one of the limited edition G10 handled Griptilians too. Like, you can't get those anymore at all. But I really want to do I want to do some more giveaways, and I want to do like some, I like the idea of custom giveaways. So that'll be cool. I would love to see that. If you guys, I don't know if you guys have ever heard the name Randall, not like Randall Adventure Training, not Rat, but Randall Knives from Florida. They are all handmade. They used to be like 3 to 5 year waiting lists, and they are the knife, or they used to be anyway. I don't know if they're still out, like the knife of choice for special operations guys. And the final test of these knives of Randall's, they are hammered through a 1/4 inch bolt, steel bolt. And if there's any damage to the blade, they scrap it and start again. And they're, hugely expensive. They're all fixed blade stuff. So I always wanted one. But back then, that was where I was like, I'm not going to pay $400 or $500 for a knife. That's insane. And now I've got, my hinderers, 7 hinderers lost in a move. And I'm like, oh, man. Yeah. Randall they're in Orlando or somewhere right near Orlando. And I lived down there. Like, this is what kills me. Before I knew about knives, I was living right next door to Randall. I didn't know it. And then, I was living 40 minutes from Chris Reeves' shop when I lived in Mountain Home, Idaho. Didn't know it. Oh, man. It just kills me, the things I lost. We've talked briefly, and I also didn't follow up with him either. So I've been meaning to follow up with him and see what we've got going on. We talked a little bit. I gotta figure out what else is going on. But I might give this one away when I do some more work on it. I haven't decided if this is the final look, but I definitely like that it's got a little bit more texture on the handle now, on the scales than it did. So, but anyway, guys, so this is what I'm thinking of. If you guys see a budget friendly blade on Amazon that you'd like to throw into this budget friendly test or review, please let me know, so that you can comment on a video, or I know that I like to look at fancy knives. I like to add expensive ones to the collection, but I know that in reality, it's those budget friendly ones that people are more likely to carry and we're more likely to use. So, let me know. And I'm going to look at, and the thing is too, like, I like to be fancy and I like to show off that I have expensive knives. Yeah. But at the same time, there are plenty of days where I will carry a less expensive, Kershaw in my pocket, because a lot of times they're just as good. Just as good. It's a really tough question, because I don't really carry either regularly. So budget for me, this is what I was saying. Like, it's weird. Like, so for the purposes of these videos, I'm doing budget friendly now is like $30 or less. Although when I'm shopping, for me, with the way I look at knives, a budget knife is less than $50. But I understand that that's not really budget friendly. But that's like when I'm looking at materials. Mid-range for me is like, we'll say like 50 to 100 or so. And high end is above that. But then you have like super high end, which is, once you get to high end, how you rack and stack them really can be difficult. You know what I mean? And the truth is, if I was going to choose, I think CRKT often is overpriced, is the thing. I think CRKT makes some cool stuff, but they very much think much more of their stuff than they should. I love Kershaw. If I had to choose between, like, if I absolutely had to make a choice between Kershaw and CRKT, I'm going to pick Kershaw all day long. for a couple different reasons. Number one, their product line is just so much bigger, and I think their quality is better. Number two, Kershaw is in the same family tree as ZT, and you can see those crossovers sometimes. And I think that the quality that you get there with those two families being in the same stable is great. And I just love the way, I think that Kershaw will go out on a limb a little bit more with their designs, you know? I know it's not the same Kubi 003 though as the old one, the original one. It's a good knife. I'm not saying it's not a good knife. It's a good knife. I wish they would put that old one back into production. The Link is a budget. It is a budget ZT. It is. The Kershaw Link is really good, and you can get it in so many different steels. That's the thing. Like, you can get the Kershaw Link in like, it's Hinderer for sure. My favorite high-end knife is Hinderer, and I'm just so depressed that I lost my whole Hinderer collection when I moved. But they are indestructible, absolutely indestructible. That's why I carried them. Like, since the day I first got one, I carried them literally every day in uniform. It's just great. What we talk about, this Civivi Elementum? That's what you might have missed it in the beginning. I just got one of these as a gift, and this is what's been in my pocket. It's just such a great EDC knife, just the size. It is a little small for my big hands, but in terms of EDC size and weight and everything, it's great, the Elementum. You ask 10 people this question, you're going to get 10 different answers. Personally, I like the Griptilian, the 550, the sheep's foot with the G10 handle. That's a hard one, man. I mean, and that's really entirely up to you. Again, you're going to ask 10 Benchmade dudes, and you're going to get 10 different answers. I love that you can go onto the Benchmade website and that you can use the custom knife maker, and you can put together several different, I think now you can do the Crooked River, you can do the Griptilian, you can do the Barrage, and maybe one other one, a Bug Out, and just make it exactly what you want. Almost, anyway. Large Benchmade, I don't like the smaller ones at all, Todd. I do not like the smaller ones. No. I don't like minis at all. I don't know why there's a mini Adamus. The whole point of the Adamus was to be a large-scale, heavy-duty, hard-use folder, and then they came out with a small one, which is like, what's the point? No, I got that. I got it, good old boy. I read that, and I appreciate it. Thank you. But, so, I think a great intro to Benchmade would be a G10 handled Griptilian, but even the plastic handled Griptilians are pretty damn good. Like, I really like the sheep's foot blade, the 550 Griptilian. A lot of people love the Bug Out, but it's so light. I feel like it's going to fly away. But there are some really good. I feel like, and this was brought up to me once, and now I feel like it's true. Benchmade's QC lately has been slipping, and there was a time where guaranteed everything out of the box was perfect, and now it's like an 80% chance that everything out of the box is perfect. 2A, you talking about? I'll send you a link for the Benchmade stuff. It's just, there's, Benchmade has some really good stuff, and they've always been if you look at my channel back several years, I was a huge Benchmade fanboy. I loved Benchmade to death. And now I'm like, they're still cool. I like the older stuff. Their newer stuff doesn't really do it for me. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I have really come to, and there was a time where I was a total knife snob too. I went from knowing nothing to buying, and buying MTECs and stuff to understanding that there were really good, better knives, to becoming a super knife snob. Hey, Ethan, we're just talking about this Civivi Elementum jade gift that Dave gave me. This is in my pocket today. And and then coming full circle to understanding that a knife does not have to be expensive or fancy to be good. It just has to be made well and have decent materials. I don't have to be great. So now, I might have honestly, like I might go out of the house with a $300 knife in my pocket on Monday, and I might walk out of the house with a $30 knife in my pocket on Tuesday. And while there is a difference, there definitely is a difference in craftsmanship and materials and all that. Hey, depending on where that $30 knife comes from, it might be for EDC, just light EDC purposes, it might be just as good as that $300 knife. Now, there are times where that $300 knife is going to be worth every cent you paid for it, over the $30 knife. But it all depends. It all depends on what you're doing. Ethan, you might have also missed. I'm showing up my first custom work I've done in a long, long time on this, the Bug Out. The Bug Out 1901. So this is also in my pocket. Yeah, you can see that's one of the great things about jade. So I am obsessed with jade G10. Number one, I love the look of it. I love jade. I do all sorts of stuff with jade, but you can dye if you know how to work with dye. RIT dye is one of the best ones to do. The RIT brand. You can dye jade G10 almost every color, and if you work with the dye enough, you can have it be translucent, or you can totally have it absorb that color. That's why jade is just one of the most beautiful colors of G10. And that swimming pool green that Wilkins works with, he calls it G11. I don't know if he means G10, he just calls it G11. But the swimming pool green color, and you guys have seen that. So you have seen my Griptilian with the Damascus blade from Snake River Knives, that replacement blade. That is the Wilkins grip. That's his swimming pool green. That jade is Kurt, I'm gonna give you the eBay link to that deep jade green color too, because I've worked with that on a couple things. That is just beautiful. I mean, I love it. But you can dye those such amazing colors if you know what you're doing. And it's watch any YouTube video. You'll learn how to dye those. But that's why I love jade so much. And you can't really do that with many other colors of G10 because they just don't have the same properties. So you cannot dye carbon fiber. I mean, no, you really can't. No. You might be able to put a little tint into it, but carbon fiber does not have the same. It's not the same thing as G10. It's different. It's very different. Now there are carbon fibers that can be made with different colors in it, but you can't really dye carbon fiber. It doesn't really work. It just doesn't. I mean, it's black to begin with, so it doesn't pick up color so much. You'd have to buy other colors. So, yeah. Anyway, I that's kind of what I wanted to cover this stuff. New giveaways going on. We're getting back into the summertime giveaway mode. Definitely want to try to get. I really want to try to get to that 100,000 subscriber level. I really want to try to get there as like a personal goal. Explaining different knife steels. Yes, I mean there are so many different knife steels. Are there? I never finished the knife steel video. I will put out a whole video. I will finish that knife steel video and we'll talk about different knives. I will do that in a whole video and we'll get to different knife steels and 2A, if you look on the I already started one. Just type knife steel, search the channel. And I started doing a brief overview where I talked about some of the knife steels and then the basics. And then I wanted everybody to tell me like what knife steels specifically they wanted me to talk about properties of. But look for that basic intro one. And then if you have specific questions about different steels, specifically like you want to know about S90V or you want to know about Sandvik or something, let me know and I'll give you the specific properties. I didn't know there was a fixed blade Elementum. I might check it out. We'll see. Oh, good old boy. I don't think that other channel is going to get very big, but there's so many people in the modeling world already. But we'll see. I'm gonna have some new videos on the model channel soon. I just haven't had a lot of time to work on stuff, but I'll get there. And we'll probably do a airplane giveaway on that channel soon. So anyway, guys, so that's what I wanted to cover. Things going on. The testing for the giant Kubi Klingon knife will commence this weekend, and I think it's going to be a funny video. But as overall, I think you guys will like it. Some of the new things we have coming down the pipe, getting back into custom work, and you guys saw my medal the other day, right? Did you guys see my medal? My Iceland run medal? I don't know. I think I did a video. Yeah, I did a video. I did a live unboxing for my medal. Pretty happy. So thanks for sticking with me, guys. I hope we're going to make this channel even more fun for you guys. Newer unboxings, newer reviews, things like that. I'm going to get working on that live. Yeah, I did a live unboxing yesterday of my Lavagur medal. So no, you know what? It's not my time. It's your guys' time. Thanks for being generous with your time and spending it watching my videos and stuff. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you. Say, oh, perfect segue. I appreciate every single one of you because you are all absolutely awesome. And I will be back again real soon, guys. Thanks.